remember back when it was a situation like that by our house when we were standing by the wheeling. The neighbor, one of the kids, they broke something on the, you had those fences, the wood fence when you put up, and they have all the, when you do the garden, that all the, forgot what they call that when they put the fake, those red chips and stuff out there, what that's called. So the guy had his garden set up, and he had this, the thing for the fence. So the kids were playing out there, and they broke the fence. They went out there and broke the guy's fence, and then they didn't say nothing. It was kind of just like the commercials. They kind of didn't say nothing, and the guy came out there and fixed it back up, and they messed all that up again. Then they were playing around with the little playing baseball in the street, and that's when the guy was telling because he saw it, and he saw it was them. He's like, why don't you come over here and, he's talking to the kids. And then the guy, hey, don't talk to my kid and da-da-da-da. You talk to me, I'm a grown man. He's like, well, you're kids. I don't mind the kids playing out there, but he's like, we got a park right over there. He's like, that's why they build all this stuff. They playing in the streets. And they broke my fence and this and that. And he's like, it's not a big deal. I fixed it, but... I just want them to, not do it again, because it's costing me, a lot to fix. How you know it's my kid, He's like, I looked out there and I saw it. So each time it happened, we saw it was my kid, just defensive right off the bat. So, yeah, So Armando, that's who the guy was going off, talking about my kid. So Armando got mad, and he was like, that guy, he's a goody two-shoes, man, you need to move. So he's telling all the other neighbors, like, they got their kids, like, yeah, it's his neighbor, man, look at him, because he got his yard all nice. They're mad because he keeps his yard together. So... the guy, all he does is, he reads his book. Like, nobody really bothers him. He don't bother anybody. He'll say hi, you say hi, His kids are grown. So, they don't live with him. So, Armando, he's got like teenagers, the two little ones. And then their cousins come over there and they just used to, they just run them up throughout the neighborhood. But he's like, man, we got a park for that. They could just play in the park. I want them in front of the house. So they're playing in the street, So the next time they broke the car. His car, yep. They were playing something with throwing rocks at each other. Yeah, and actually hit the guy's car and chipped his paint and everything and yeah, so Armando came down there, and then the kids said, yeah, we did it, it was an accident, and because the mirror thing is broken, and that's like, he's got a vintage car, so, it's like, man, you could have put it in the garage. He's like, man, a car like this, man, it's gonna get banged up out here. You supposed to put this in the storage garage. He's like, you gonna tell me what to do with my car? It's parked in front of my house. So they came. It was more sensible. Armando's like, my kids admitted to it. I told them not to play in front of your house. So it's their fault. I'm gonna spank them real good because they shouldn't have been here doing this, but I'm gonna pay for the paint and get all that fixed with the window, with the mirror. He's like, okay, thanks, man. So they came to understand it. Everything was great. Right after that, the guy went and got it fixed. And he's like, okay, he made a copy of the receipt, gave it to him. Armando and the guy, what's this? He's like, I went and got the thing fixed, so you could pay me. He was like, oh, I didn't tell you to do that. I was gonna have my guy fix it. He's like, I'm not gonna pay this kind of money. I didn't tell you to get this. I don't know if this is what you had before. Now you probably went and bought something extra. So I told you I was gonna fix it. You couldn't even wait. You went and got it fixed in a week. He's like, yeah, when I had the car put in. I didn't say like I was gonna do this right away. I got bills to pay and oh man. So he's like, look man, this is what it is. He's like, I'm not paying for that. You went and got something else. I was gonna have my friend do it. Now you didn't went and did it, so Armando don't want to pay. So the guy was like, okay, I see how this is gonna go. So the guy was mad. He called the cops, made a police report, and the guy's like, oh, now you want to get the police involved? He's like, you agreed to pay. He's like, no, I said I would get it fixed. And the police officer said, well, if your son admitted fault, if this guy gets it fixed and you guys wanted to do it outside of the insurance company, you admitted to your kids doing it. And you said you were going to get it fixed. He got it fixed, so you just got to pay the man. Nah, I get a lawyer. Yeah, so they went to small claims court. And he heard like, hey, we go on the TV show. The TV show will pay the money. So he wants to talk to the neighbor into going on the TV show, one of those court shows. He's like, yeah, we go on like one of those people court shows. The court show will pay the money for it. We just got to sign off on doing it. We go online. You'll get your money. He told him, you'll get your money. They're going to pay you for the case. They just want us to do it on a live thing on TV, man. We could get that. He's trying to talk to the neighbor into doing it. The neighbor's like, man, I just want my money. I'm not going on television. So he's mad at the neighbor again because the neighbor don't want to go along with his plan. Oh, my goodness. Let's cut to the chase. So, unbelievable, man. So those two went to war, and he got the court date. He blew the court date off. He came after blowing the court date off. He comes back again, and they're like, "We're glad you're back again, sir. You blew off the court date. I was busy. I'm a working man. What do you want me to do?" So after this, they go ahead and he loses the case. He had to pay the guy. He had to pay the guy $1,500 now, and then he had to pay the lawyer additional $700 for the first court date that he missed. He had to still pay that lawyer to go there to get the continuance. He didn't know that. He's like, I thought I had to use you for one date. He's like, we got a continuance. I had to go to court and get you a continuance. So I had 2 days in court. So that's $1,400 you got to pay that lawyer. He's like, you supposed to been doing this for free. He's like, I did. He's like, I did this with no retainer. But the actual court appearances is what you're paying me for. You're paying me for my time. $700. Like, yeah, we came to that agreement. But that was for one day. I said, it's per day. And we said this thing should be done in one day. It was. But you had to get a continuance. So I had to go in there and do it 2 days. So I had to go to court, drive all the way down there, go to court and file for the continuance. And to get the continuance, so he had to pay for 2 days. So now, instead of just paying the $1,000 to get the thing fixed or whatever, he had to pay the invoice. He had to pay that fee, and the guy didn't even really have a lawyer. He just brought all the information in. So he came out. He's lucky the guy didn't say, well, you got to pay for his lawyer too. Oh yeah, and then he wanted to fight the guy and all kind of stuff, man. He's like, I'm gonna beat him when we have that picnic. Watch, he say something to me, I'm gonna pop him right in the mouth. So, that's another lawsuit. I know, that's another lawsuit waiting to happen. I'm like, just leave that man alone, man. Anytime they come by the house, man, that guy's gonna call the cops. Y'all keep threatening him or looking at him. He's telling the neighbors all turning against him. I was like, he was a nice guy in the neighborhood. You know, like if they needed something or told them. And that's why I couldn't understand about people. I was like, this is the guy y'all used to ring his bell, like, oh, so and so died, we have it in collection. He don't even know. He would still put like $5, $2 in there, and he bought the tamales from them when they had the tamales. I was like, he was buying the tamales from you, everything, and now all of a sudden he a bad guy because this one neighbor got a problem with them vandalizing his house. I'm like, if that man all he cared about was his garden, let him care about his garden. Leave him alone. They got 2 parks. Yeah, you know, I mean, the guy had his yard done, mulch. That's what I think it is, mulch. This stuff. Yeah, that's what it is, mulch. They put all that. He had his garden, his mulch, his yard, everything set up. They come out there messing up his yard, running in it, playing around in his grass. He'd go out there half cut.
What nationality was it?
They were Mexican. Armando's Mexican.
They're all Mexican.
Yeah.
Both people
Him, I don't know if he's half Hispanic, half white, or he might be white. I don't know. He's an older guy. He looked like he could have been from Spain, you know. But he was more intellectual, you know.